And here at the border of Oman, they give me even the welcoming kit, biscuits, coffee, and water. And yes, here entering here, it's a little bit more, let's say, tricky than Yemen. Here they check everything. In Yemen, no. So now let's start the adventure in Oman. Welcome to Oman. After almost 2 hours, I spent at the border. I managed to enter in Oman. And okay. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky. Sometimes you have to be a little bit. Okay, let's say I have a bit of experience, so I know how to play my cards. But yes, and okay, I cannot say everything on YouTube. But if you travel, you know that sometimes you have to be smart enough. And the first thing you notice when you enter in Oman is, with my friends, that in Oman there are a lot of people, foreigner people like me, or that they work here. For example, in Yemen there is no any foreigner except me, but in Oman you can find, for example, people from Bangladesh, people from Pakistan, people from India, Omani. They are Omanian, real Omanian, these guys. And yes, now I fill my tank because it's much cheaper here in Oman than Yemen. Yemen $1 per liter, here 50 cents per liter, and the quality is much better here than Yemen. So thanks Oman. You know what, guys? I noticed there is a real coffee. I am addicted to coffee, espresso. When I was here in Oman 1 month ago, it was Ramadan. So during the day, no coffee at all. During the night, I don't drink coffee because if not, I cannot sleep. So now I don't sleep, but from tomorrow morning, after 1 month, I will start to drink coffee again. Espresso. Ole. Who are the kings of the road? Here we are, guys. The 3 kings. Father, mother, and kid. Sorry, guys. Comfort zone in the middle of the road in the night. Wonderful. These can be very, very dangerous in the night when the road is going down, and these stupid guys in the middle of the road waiting for what? Very dangerous in the night. Wow, and the road is quite steepy down, so be careful. Guys, my name is Ilario and I've been traveling the world since 2017, non-stop, on my old Vespa, which dates from the 60s. Here is a brief synopsis from the start gate of 2017. After I crossed Europe, I took a ferry from Spain to Morocco, then I rode all the way down to South Africa, and from there to Egypt, Cyprus, Turkey, Central Asia, Iran, all the countries of Arab Peninsula. And now guys, I'm on the way to Australia and America. I mean, the plan is no plan, but this is the idea. And of course, with my style, with my Vespa, with my smile, with my tiny budget, and always sharing my life with vloggers. It seems that in Oman, cows go to the beach. When it's too hot, the cows go to the beach to have a swimming. Look at them. It's amazing. I never saw cows on the beach, in the water. Look, and they are a lot, several. I mean, lay down on the sand, enjoy, relax, and yes, why not taking a bath in the water? It's amazing. Let's go direction Salalah, guys, and I want to show you something. This is the fog that people from here in the Arab countries love. From all around the Arabic Peninsula, people come here for 3 months a year just to enjoy the fresh, cool air and the fog. Sometimes it's even raining. It's just a little place, it's a little region where there is this kind of weather, climate, and it's amazing because you can see camels with the fogs, with fog and rain. And this is just here, it is a part of Oman, south of Oman. Unfortunately, my Vespa has some problems. From the cylinder there is a strange noise coming from, so I think the piston is done. And here it's just a steepy road going up, so it's not easy. I try to reach Salalah and fix my Vespa there, open the cylinder, because really I cannot go like 15 kilometers per hour like this. And even my brake, rear brake is done, so I have to fix my Vespa if I want to travel. If not, it can be very dangerous. Yeah. This gentleman stopped me on the road because he saw me on Instagram, he followed me on Instagram, and we are in the middle of Rocky Mountains here. And it's funny because you meet every time you meet someone. Thank you, my friend. I am 8 kilometers far from Salalah, just 8, and my piston gave up. It's broken completely. I just stopped here, 8 kilometers far from Salalah. And I don't know. I see the lights of Salalah. Maybe somebody will help me. There is not many houses around here, just the street, but it's okay. Let me figure out. Anyway, I'm lucky it's 8 kilometers far from Salalah and not in the middle of Yemen, for example. I am super lucky. Look guys, I am here with my friend Hamed. Hammer, sorry Hammer. And look, we put my motorcycle on his pickup because I stopped there more or less on this street about 200 meters far from here. I just pushed my Vespa 200 meters and I stopped this house, and Hammer, he told me, okay, no problem, I bring you to Salalah and I have a pickup. So we carry on my Vespa and now we go to Salalah. So here in the worst situation, thanks God there is an angel that provides for me. Thank you, Hammer. And this is the mechanic where I arrived yesterday, and last night I slept with my friend from that shop. He's a Pakistan guy, was amazing, and now I'm already working on my piston. I already bought what I needed, and yes, it was crazy yesterday, really. I was super tired, I was with a headache, Vespa was done off, and so it was a very difficult moment, but everything was perfect. I mean, I met the guy that brought me here, I met this guy, I met the other guy where I slept, I found my peace. Now I am in an industrial area here in Salalah. So really, I'm super happy, and to hope to finish to solve this problem. Sometime happen, and that's it. Now I fix my Vespa, as you can see, it's here. And yesterday I already removed the old piston, has a problem. This is the new one I had before, and yeah, you see it's broken. So now I change it, and that's it. Now I will fix it. Here we are, guys, for a new sunset or sunrise. Maybe it's a sunrise. Here we are. The sun is going up, and my Vespa, and the extremely quiet road for the moment. Very peaceful. Guys, and look at this beautiful viewpoint, this wonderful landscape. middle of the desert, I flat the tire. So 5 minutes I change the tire and I continue my road before it will be very hot. Now it's 9:30. I have almost 30 minutes, 1 hour to reach somewhere where I can repair myself from the heat. So I have to be fast. I change the wheel right now and I go fast. Go, go, go. Ciao. The beauty of Yemen, guys. Here we are. Going down to the coast again. To the sea level. Thanks God. After the plateau. Here we are. You see, here in Arab countries like Oman, Saudi, Emirates, the local people don't go out from the car. They pretend they want that the I don't know, the employers go out and they bring the everything, food, every kind of goods directly outside to the car with the locals waiting for them. And it's a strange habit for me because I mean, I'm not that used in Europe like something like this, even in America or probably even in Asia, in Africa. But yeah, in Arab countries, when you go to the supermarket or you go buy you go to buy a ice cream or whatever you want, the people usually they just stop the car in front of the shop and they start to noise the horn to call the employers to be served and to be, I mean, to have what they need and what they want. Look at these guys. Sometimes in Oman there are mosques in the middle of nowhere, no villages around, or maybe one maybe is far away, I don't know where. Where? You see? Just the desert. Nice. Almost sunset time, guys. From the sun rising to the sunset, and still keep going. That is one randomly mosque in the middle of nowhere, like in Oman, Iran. And anyway, it's amazing view. And yes, with my broken glasses. Let's go. Here we are, guys. I slept in a gas station and okay, the sun is rising and I am in the middle of a kind of savannah. You see, with these tiny skinny trees all around. It looks a little bit like Africa. And unfortunately I have to open again my engine because when I broke the piston, it seems even the what's the name, sea oil, it's broken. As you can see, my Vespa make a lot of smoke, so I have to change it, and it means I have to open the engine again, because if not my Vespa goes without oil in the engine. This is not good. So let's change when I come to Nizwa in 300 kilos. Today, guys, is again that day. That day is when I have to open the engine. I am here with Salim and his brother. They are real two young mechanics with a lot of passion for engine, so this is nice. And what happened? Happened that when I destroyed my piston, the little extra pieces of piston went all around the cylinder and they destroyed the oil seal. So what happened? The oil entered in the cylinder, the oil of the engine. So I go without oil in the engine, and this is no good. So I have to change this piece of rubber. And to change this piece of rubber, I have to open completely the engine. But it's, I think, a couple of hours. I mean, now I know very, very, very well my Vespa. So I can do even with closed eyes. But Yes, it takes time, and thanks God I have this beautiful workshop where I can fix my Vespa. So I have opened now the engine and changed this, close the engine. I go to Saudi Arabia, and thanks to my friend Salim and his father Ahmed. Guys, the magic moment is coming again. Open the carter of my Vespa. It's always something special for me. It's because it's like open the heart of my Vespa. So let's see what we find inside again. Here we are. Here we are. Oh, wow. And this is the cart, my friend. And this is the engine. Here we are again. Ole. I have a big problem. It's not the oil seal what is wrong, but it's this. You can see the carter is broken and the oil passed from here. So the problem is to weld this, and it's not easy to weld this because it's aluminium and it's not easy at all. Now we are welding the carter, we are already welded. Now we are just cleaning all around the extra aluminium there is for the welding. And you know what is beautiful in this country? That if you go in the industrial area where I was 20 meters far from here, and 20 meters far there is a welder, but for aluminium it's totally different from iron. I mean, so for example, in the Western countries, it's very hard to find aluminium welder, or anyway, you have to make a lot of kilometers to find one. And here, everything is closed. So I was in the workshop here, 20 meters far away, and in just few steps, I could weld my carter. So let's see if it works or not. It's a big problem when the carter is broken. It's a very big problem. Cross the fingers and let's see what happens. Let's see. Mission complete. Vespa is ready again. The engine, it looks like working perfectly, so I am very happy. Just with the $10 to weld the carter, and everything is fine. So this is one of the reasons I'm traveling with a Vespa, because everything is more or less cheap, and I can do by myself everything. So let's see guys, let's see. The road going to the border between Oman and Saudi Arabia. As you can see, all around me is just desert. This is just to explain that the Rub Khali starts much before than the border. The desert is already here, and after the border, of course, there will be a lot of sand dunes. But even here, it's desert, and it's about 150 kilometers like this. Now I'm riding my Vespa from Ibri to the border. Ibri is an Oman town. So just consider this. Ole, let's go to the border, guys. Actually, I am 10 kilometers far from the border. And as you can see, they are building new petrol stations because there are no petrol stations here. The only petrol station is at the border with Saudi and to the Saudi Arabia side, and after almost 300 kilos, because it's a new road. It's opened just a few months ago. So there are no petrol stations right now, just few, really few. A couple in about 700 kilos. And about in 300 meters there is the gate to enter the border, Omanian side. I hope it will be fast, even because it's Friday today and it's holidays here in Arab countries, so not much traffic. And this is the border, and it's 10 a.m. in the morning, but it starts to really to be hot even right now. So I hope really it will be fast. And okay, this is the border. Maybe it's better I close the camera. Wow, it looks empty. This is great. I mean, except this car in front of me, there is no anybody. Great. Omanian side was quite easy, quite fast. They just were a little bit curious because I went to Yemen and they asked me why you go to Yemen. I mean, nobody goes to Yemen. So they were a little bit suspicious, but at the end, just in 10 minutes, I could leave the border. Now I'm entering in the Saudi side. Let's see. And I love this kind of kindness. Goodbye. Thank you, man. Goodbye. My story has sparked your curious side and you would like to ask questions, share travel tips or even contribute to this wild journey, you are most welcome. Even to make a donation by PayPal or buy one of my personally designed creations from my online shop in the link below. And finally, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell of my YouTube channel. And join me on the other socials. Ciao!